Who's going to be here right now.
Awesome.
Sure, we got everything in there. There we go.
We got to get the bun. Thanks for being here, Stewie. We're going to start off right now with a question from Pepper Pursley. Go ahead, Pepper.
Hi, Stewie. Congrats on advancing to the finals. Good to talk with you today. After preseason expectations of you and your team winning the championship, how does it feel to be a series win away from achieving that?
I think it feels great. I think that, when you come into any season, obviously a lot of people always have expectations, and we kind of had a high expectations for ourselves, but still had to play the regular season and play one game at a time. So I think to finally get past the semis, be on to the finals, we're excited, and we know that this is why we came here.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Stewie. Next, we've got a question from Christina Williams. Go ahead, Christina.
Hey, Stewie. Congrats on the win today. I just wanted to follow up on Pepper's question. Knowing that this is a comeback season from you from a huge injury, what does this moment mean to you to be able to reach the WNBA Finals and to potentially win a championship?
Yeah, I don't think I've thought about it in depth, but I think, from Holly asking me post-game to you now, it's just grateful to be here. Grateful to be able to be back playing at a high level, and just happy to be able to be with my team. I think that was the biggest thing that I missed when I was out rehabbing, was being around this team, and to have the opportunity to be back to play alongside all of these players. I'm excited for what we've done and what we still have to do in the future.
Thanks, Stewie. Next one from Percy Allen. Go ahead, Percy.
Hey there, Stewie. Hey, I'm curious about I think it was early third quarter. You guys had an 18-point lead. It's now down to 7. You've got Jewel Lloyd, who's in the locker room. Natasha is on the bench for 4 fouls. Mercedes is on the bench for 4 fouls. They've got all the momentum now. And then you take over, and you score 10 of the next 12 points. Can you sort of take us through that?
Yeah, I think just sticking with it, obviously knowing that we have some people in foul trouble. Jewel was out, but continuing to be aggressive. I don't think there was ever a moment where we were frazzled or frantic or anything like that. We just kind of continued to play, and I continued to be aggressive. I think that, a lot of these shots were similar shots that I had in game 1 and game 2, and I just couldn't knock them down. And today I was able to see the ball go through the basket.
Hey, and then just from me, if I can just get a word or two about Klopp, and that just the things that like he's meant to you guys for this season, because it can be seen from the outside in that he's just a caretaker, that this is such a veteran team that you can go on like cruise control with it. But it felt as if his fingerprints were all over this game, just kind of what you guys did on the defensive end.
Yeah, I think Klopp, obviously coming here knowing that Dan wasn't going to be here, he stepped up big in the head coaching role. And, he's a coach that really will learn and kind of listen to what the players have to say. And, in a series, we kind of work things out as far as what schemes work and what schemes don't. And we finally were able to kind of figure out something that everybody felt comfortable with. And, for him to be here, obviously, it takes a lot for anybody to be here. So we're happy that he's here, happy that he's with us, and know that, he wants the best for us, and we're going to continue to work together to bring home another one.
Thanks, Stewie. Next, we've got a question from Kevin Pelton. Go ahead, Kevin.
Hey, Stewie, first got to ask quickly about the shirt. Is that available somewhere?
I don't think it's available yet. I think it might be coming soon.
Okay, we'll keep an eye out for that. Did you feel like a shooting performance was kind of coming like this for you after the time off and then, the first couple games?
Yeah, I think that exactly what you said. The shots that I got were going to go in. I had the same looks, and, continuing to just be confident, continuing to know that, this is exactly what I want to happen as far as the defense and stuff like that. And then continuing to just stick with the process. I was getting shots up on the days in between games, and just being ready.
Thanks.
Thanks, Stewie. Next question from Jeff Brown.
Hey, Stewie, congratulations on reaching the finals again. what really stood out to me in this game was both how you guys started and finished. You outscored them 24-12 in the first quarter and 28-20 in the final quarter. Just talk about like the importance of, getting off to that hot start and then also closing the series out.
Yeah, I mean, Sue made a point to kind of bring it up before the game is, this team is desperate. When you're down 2-0, you're desperate going into game 3, and you're going to kind of start with everything you've got. And they wanted to punch us first, but we threw the first punch, and we were just continuing to be aggressive in the first quarter, getting stops and getting out into transition. I think, trying to do that throughout the entire game. Obviously, they are going to make shots, and they're going to do things because, they're who they are, and that's why they're here. But just continuing to stick with it and be the aggressors. We wanted to make sure that, especially the first quarter and the third quarter, we were trying to kind of be the aggressors and put the momentum in our direction.
And then follow up for me, just talk about your guys' defense as a team. You forced them into 21 turnovers, and then also taking care of the ball. You guys only had 7 today.
Oh, I thought we only had 5.
It says it's team turnovers 7. I don't know. That's what the stat.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, I think we were really locked in with what we wanted to do. Obviously, game 3 is very important, and we wanted to close out this series. And yesterday, we made sure everybody was on the same page as far as our defensive scheme, and we came in and we did that, and we took care of it, and offensively took care of the ball, found the open person, and we were able to really knock down some shots.
Thanks, Stewie. We're going to take just 2 more, starting with one from Michelle. Go ahead, Michelle.
Hey, Breanna, congratulations on making the finals again. I think from the outside, we always look at when Sue's on the court, that's a calming influence. But as somebody who's played with her, is that what it's like? And I say that because, once again, she has nearly a double-double, even though this has been a challenging season for her physically. What is it like to have her out there?
Yeah, I mean, I agree. I think it's a calming presence, knowing that she's there, knowing that, all of the things that we're going through, she's already been through before, and continuing to kind of just be an outlet and a soundboard for us, and continue to check us when we need to be checked, and give us the confidence when we need it. But, you can see what she did today, obviously coming in and sticking with it and being ready and knocking down big shots and helping get us back to the finals.
And will you guys all get together as a team, you think, and watch Tuesday's game, or do people just watch that individually, or how does that normally go?
I mean, we're in the bubble right now, so we see everybody everywhere, but I'm sure that we'll watch the game together on Tuesday, probably in the players' lounge or whatever, just because we're all going to be watching it, so might as well watch together.
All right, thank you. Appreciate it.
Thanks, Stewie. We're going to take just one more from Doug Feinberg, and then you'll be good to go. I'm really sorry.
Hey, Stewie, I got a 2-part question. The first one is, you guys have another rest period now. I mean, it seems like you had a long break, you came back, you found your rhythm, and now you have a break again. Is that good or bad for you guys to have so many days off again now between when you're going to play today and play next?
Yeah, I mean, I think there's a huge difference in 10 games or 10 days versus 5 days. I think that's absolutely the first thing. I think that, we're going to do what we can to make sure our bodies are feeling great. We're going to have time to practice and prepare once we know who we're playing, and then it's time to roll. And, there's no excuses when it comes to playing in the finals. You got to be ready.
And the second question, and I think you and I talked about this early in the season, you never got a chance to defend your title last year because you were obviously hurt and Sue was hurt. Does part of you at all feel like, this team never got a chance to defend its championship, and you guys have a chance now to win this year? And I know there's a year in between, but potentially if you win again, you didn't lose the title. I mean, you were hurt.
Yeah. I don't know if we're really thinking about defending the championship. I think that, early on, especially when Sue and I were out, even looking last year, it was like, wow, we didn't get a chance to kind of defend our title and have that, honeymoon period after winning. But, this is a new season. Obviously we're here in the bubble. There's a lot of things that are different. But, we're happy to be back in the finals. And I don't know if we feel like we're defending it because we have a different team, but we're going to come in and be ready and try to bring another one home.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Stewie. You're good to go.
Thanks.